Okay, y'all. Enough is enough, bro. This statement that this dude made is bonkers, bro. Absolute bonkers, bro. Like this what this dude this statement proves that this guy is a straight coon, bro. A no. So all right, bro. This is man. Okay, so this dude, y'all can see his name, and y'all can see this weird ass dude. I'm not even mentioning this. I'm not even gonna say his name, but y'all can see him. Y'all see his name. Y'all see who he is. This dude says no running rule, similar to excessive clinching. The no running rule will prevent excessive avoidance of engagement while giving the referee the option to deduct a point from a fighter who chooses excessive movement over engagement. This is the referee discretion, and then at Turki Al Sheikh and puts up a poll. Who do you guys think this rule applies to? Do you see white fighters boxing? Do you see them boxing? Do you see Mexican fighters boxing? Or do you see white fighters standing there going blow for blow? Mexican fighters literally creating a whole derogatory term, which I know is derogatory, but people are so delusional that they believe it's not. Mexican style fighting. We're just going to stand there in the middle of the ring with no type of skill and just throw punches. And they have watered it down and diluted this terminology so badly that people actually think it's a good thing. Who do you guys think this caters to? Who do you think it caters to? The no running rule. Who do you think it's catered to? Does it cater to Usyk, Josh Taylor, Lomachenko, Golovkin, Artur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol, Sergey Kovalev? Does it cater to any of them? Do they say Tyson Fury runs? Nope. He sure does move around the ring. They say, oh man, he's got the movement of Muhammad Ali. That's what they say about Fury. This rule does not apply to Mexicans. Doesn't apply to Canelo Alvarez, Angelo Leo, Rafael Espinosa, Ray Vargas, Chavez. The list goes on and on. It doesn't apply to any of them. So who does this rule apply to? Who's it apply to? See, left and right lateral movement is a part of boxing. See, the opposite of left and right lateral movement is cutting off the ring. See, that too is a part of boxing. Cutting off the ring. Both of those things are a part of boxing. Standing there, going blow for blow, is someone getting brain damage for no reason. The sport of boxing is hit and not get hit. But this dude is a straight coon, a 100% Sambo. So now let's make the no running rule, which mysteriously only applies to black people. Because I have never, in all of my time of watching boxing, ever seen anybody call a white person a runner or a Mexican person a runner. I've never seen it. The only people that they call a runner are black people. That's it. They didn't call Willie Pep a runner. They didn't call him at all. You say these rules now when it comes to black fighters, you know, like Devin and Shakur Stevenson, guys that are masterclass boxers that can stick you and get away from you and you can't hit them. Now we have these rules now, but for some strange reason, when it came to Willie Pep, they praised him for I don't know how long, decades and decades and decades of being so great defensively that he can win rounds with just aggression and feints. Just feints. And y'all come out here and you praise it. And not even aggression, just moving away, just not getting hit. Either aggression, feints, or just not getting hit. What was he doing if he wasn't getting hit? What was he doing? He was moving around. They said he had masterful footwork. They said masterful footwork where he can be on the front foot, throw feints, and then get away, never throw a punch, and win rounds. Nobody cared. No, they praise him. They praised Elvis. But now you have these Sambo coons that will now look at fighters like Shakur and Devin, who are very good with their feet, and will literally take away from them to say we should have a rule to make it so that they have to stand there and get punched on. Well, Raymond Ford responded to this coon, and he said, so what if the fighter is hurt? He's supposed to just sit there and let somebody knock him out? Stop trying to use dude to change the rules. Just go watch another sport. So the dude he's talking about was Turki Al-Sheikh. That's who he's talking about. Stop trying to use Turki Al-Sheikh to change the rules, because Turki's new series, the TKO series that he has with Dana White running it, this coon is trying to get Turki to update the rules to say you can't move around. In the sport of boxing, you're supposed to just stand there and get punched on. Well, Dana White runs the UFC. In the UFC, when someone gets hurt, they move, they get away. They don't just stand there and get knocked out at all. And nobody says, oh man, they're running, man. This is running. They literally clinch, literally will hold each other and roll around on the mat, on the floor, literally excessive clinching, literally. But only in a sport of boxing where black people dominate. And they do, regardless if you like it or not. And this is not a racial thing. If you guys want to make it a racial thing, make it that. I don't care. I don't care at all. That is the reason why Turki Al-Sheikh said what he said about a black heavyweight champion. He's not stupid. He knows what it is. He knows exactly what it is. It is the truth, is what it is, what he stated. This is no knock on Usyk, bro. I like Usyk. I do. I really do. I believe Usyk is a phenomenal fighter. And shout out to Corey Lee, because Corey Lee picked and said that Usyk will dominate everybody years and years and years ago. It just is what it is. It's not a... It just is what it is, bro. But you don't see dudes like this coon talking about, oh man, what we need to do is we need to get rid of rock'em sock'em robots. We need to have a rule where, you know, you have to actually box. You have to have some skill. Yeah, you don't see this weird ass coon talking about we need to have a rule where people weigh in on fight day. He's got a voice, bro. He's got a voice. He's not too far away from Turki himself. He's got a voice. So he's got hundreds of thousands of people that listen to him lie all the time. Lie, blatantly lie. Ryan Garcia passed. Ryan Garcia didn't fail a drug test. That's a lie. Blatant lie. Oh, well, Ryan Garcia submitted his hair follicle test, so that proves that he's innocent. That's a lie too. Because if his hair follicle test proves that he was innocent, he wouldn't have to admit to the damn New York State Athletic Commission that he was on drugs. He wouldn't have been suspended if the hair follicle test cleared him. But this coon is out here just blatantly lying because he's a coon, bro. 100% coon. 100%. Now, I don't go at people, bro. I really don't. Whatever. They're going to do what they're going to do. And they go with me. It is what they steal my stuff, like this dude stole my stuff. They're just going to do what they're going to do. It is what it is. This dude he is the worst. He is a black man with a voice, and he is using his voice for the absolute wrong thing so that he doesn't offend anybody and lose money out of his pocket and lose subscribers. That is the reason why he is cooning. That is why he's talking about we should have a no running rule. Who does this rule apply to, y'all? Who? Who does it apply to? Devin and Shakur. That's who it applies to. It would have applied to Floyd Mayweather, because those are the three guys that people said runs. Floyd Mayweather runs because he's a masterclass boxer. Shakur Stevenson runs because he's a masterclass boxer. Devin Haney runs because he's a masterclass boxer. And really, this is more towards Devin, really, in all honesty. Because Shakur Stevenson has been fighting for how long now? How long have you guys been saying Shakur Stevenson runs? How long have you guys been down and degrading this man? How long? You just now said this about Devin. Just now. Just now. See, before it was the excessive clinching. Yeah, y'all put that on Devin. Let's have a clinch counter. Yeah, before that was on Devin. Y'all did it to Devin. So now it's a no running rule. Well, who the hell do you think that's for? It ain't for Shakur. It's for Devin. This is not for Shakur, because if it was for Shakur, you would have been said this goofy stuff, this goofy nonsense. This dude's a coon, man. Straight sellout. 100% sellout. Let's have a no running rule. So you just got to sit there and get punched on. Well, if it's a no running rule, why the hell do you have a damn ring? There should be no ring then, if it's a no running rule. If you can't use left and right lateral movement to get away from punishment, if you can't use left and right lateral movement to get away, to move away defensively, if you can't do that, then why the hell is defense and effective aggression part of the damn criteria of boxing? Literally, ring IQ is using left and right lateral movement. Literally. That is ring IQ. Literally. Effective aggression is the opposite of that. Effective aggression is being able to cut off the ring. Ring IQ is being able to maneuver away from certain places that you don't want to be in. Effective aggression is putting your opponent in places they don't want to be in. Literally. So if you remove someone's ability to use left and right lateral movement, then why the hell is that a criteria for judging? This is the craziest stuff I've ever seen in my life, and it's purposely for Devin Haney, strictly against Devin, but it will hurt other fighters as well. But the only fighters that it will hurt, the only fighters that it goes at are black fighters. Do you know who else would have got charged with this no running rule? Gervonta Tank Davis, when he fought Ryan Garcia in the first 2 rounds. Yeah, before he knocked Ryan Garcia down and he got a warning for excessive holding. Yeah, he was also dashing around the ring the same way he did when he was dashing around the ring against Rolly Romero. The same way. Yeah, this rule would apply to him too, but I don't really see you guys talking about that. Yeah, you're only focusing on Devin, and you're focusing on Shakur, mainly Devin, but Shakur and Devin. If you leave it up to the referee's discretion of what excessive running is, up to the referee's discretion. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. The referee is in there to protect the fighters. That's what the referee is there for, to protect them from themselves and keep and make sure that there's no malfeasance going on. There's no issues going on. It is up to the fighters to engage with each other. It's up to the fighters. If one of them is defensive, it's up to the other one to be offensive. It's a cat and mouse game. It is not there is no such thing as a no running. That means your opponent can't cut the ring off. Your opponent can't box. That's what that is. Because left and right lateral movement, fighting on the back foot, fighting on the front foot, those are all aspects of boxing, which lets me know this guy's a coon and don't know what he's talking about at all. He has no idea what he's talking about. No clue whatsoever. When you are a coon, you do coon things. You can't get away from cooning. You either are a coon or you're not a coon. But mysteriously, this man didn't talk about a no running rule when he started his weak ass channel and well, I'm not going to say his weak ass channel. I'm not going to do that because I'm not a hater at all. I'm happy that he's got however many 100,000 subscribers he's got. I'm proud of him for that. I'm proud of him for that, and I want him to get 1 million subscribers. He's a coon. For real, he is a coon. Making these type of rules, these type of suggestions to someone like Turkey only affects black people. It only affects the people with his skin tone. with the amount of melanin in his system. It only affects them. It doesn't affect anybody else. Yeah, this right here, this no running rule, it would get Terrence Crawford splattered against Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, if you can't use left and right lateral movement, if it's in the referee's discretion, then the referee can say you moving left and right lateral is running. The referee has discretion to say that. You dork, if you didn't know that, taco hat. If it's the referee's discretion to say, hey, well, he's moving left and right too much. Let me deduct the point. Now stand there and get your head beat in when you literally have feet for a reason. But let's remove your feet. Just walk in the middle of the ring and go rock'em sock'em robots. If that's the case, Nick Ball would have knocked Raymond Ford out. If that's the case, he would have starched him. But again, Willie Pep doesn't get that type of conversation because he has the complexion for the protection. Coons only talk about their own. Get used to it. I know I am. BFTB, man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm out. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, subscribe to my Patreon. And if you feel like supporting me, please support me in the PayPal or the Cash App.